Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're all okay. Right, first, shall we call it monthly update for a very, very long time. I think the last one was December, was it? November, perhaps last year. Well, I'm just going to do a fairly quick one this time, and then hopefully once we get back in the road doing things and whatever else, then I'll start doing a bit more on that. I'm just going to do what my old style used to be, talk about a few, a couple of shout outs, what I've been doing, show you my builds, what I've bought, what I potentially want to do for the next builds and whatever else, just the usual, basically what other guys do, but fancy doing. So we'll start off with right. I have an idea for 2 group builds. Obviously we've got the Gulf War one coming up, and that finishes on the 31st of December this year, so obviously we've got ages to go, plenty of time to go with that, whatever else. But I was thinking, after that, with it finishing on the 31st of December, quite fancy doing something different. So my idea is basically, I bought, this is part of what I've bought as well, so Operation Nordwind, I don't know if you can see that. It's an Osprey boot. Basically, it was Hitler's last sort of major offensive against the Allies, major offensive, shall we say. 1945, I think it started on the 31st of December 1945. So I just thought that might be perfect timing. That one finishes, and then the Gulf Wars group finishes, and then we could go into this one. That's one idea I had. The second idea I had, what I haven't seen for a very long time, to be honest, and something when I was dead young, and I used to learn about the wars and stuff like that, I was dead interested in. For some reason, I don't know why. Sorry guys, I've got really runny eyes. I think I've got a bit of man flu coming or whatever. I've got a little sod in the back of my mouth as well. It's playing up. So, yeah, sorry. A Vietnam War group build. I've not seen one around for a very long time. I haven't seen anybody do one, or So I was thinking of a Vietnam group build. Of just basically the Vietnam War, so you can build anything you want for the Vietnam War build. I've got a good one that I want to do for that, which is another wingy thing actually, and it's one of my favourite ever planes. And the other one I was thinking of, I know I said there were 2, but there was another one that I mentioned to Matt Hill about, and it's my favourite ever war film, which is, let me see if I can see it from here before. No, I can't. Typical. Oh, I can. My favourite ever war film, which is that baby, A Bridge Too Far. So I was thinking, how about a Bridge Too Far group build? Anything in that film you can build. So obviously, in a way, I suppose it's Operation Overlord, isn't it, and all that type of thing. Because obviously it's about D-Day and the landings and that. But I thought, great. So they're the 2 group builds I was thinking. 3 group builds I was thinking, sorry. So I don't know, just you guys that'll pay attention to this video, which probably won't be many guys, but the ones that you do, just let us know in the comments what you think. I just think it'd be quite a good idea. And we could even start one of the, not of Nordwind obviously, because of it starting on the 31st of December, but the other ones we could even start before the end of the year, just an idea. What I plan to do next is, I'll show you what I've done in a minute. This month I'd finished my entry to the Gulf Wars group build. I'm not going to show you that because you've all seen it, the diorama I've done, plus I can't be asked to shift it in. And then the other thing is that I've been working on at the minute is my entry into Matt Hill's group build, which was the Pacific group build, which I was doing this Corsair. Now I'm just going to show you a quick one because I'll do me different updates for this, but the decals are all on. I've gone with the all blue. I just got to stick the undercarriage on, which is all here assembled, and that one's going to give it a wash and detail it separately. I've I've added all different bits of wiring on and all that type of thing on the wheels, but I might pick the wiring out with that, but with the wash will hopefully do it. But yeah, I'll show you that in a different update. So there's that, and that's it basically. So my next one, I've been saying to a few guys, a big Russian one, is Joe's group build, the T34. Now I'm waiting for a T34 to be delivered off Matt. He's sending me one, but Joe's also very kindly sent me one too, and it is this one, the Zvezda one with the mine plough on the front. So John Moore will be getting a bit excited over the camera at this, I think, right now, when he sees it's a Zvezda kit. So I have a diorama in mind. So what I'll do is, I'll now move on to... no, in fact, no, I won't. So yeah, so that's going to be one of the next things, but that doesn't start for a few days. So obviously, with the bird being near enough done, I want something now just for a few days. So I was thinking, what can I do? So, but then obviously it can work alongside that. So the first thing, I was thinking of this one, because obviously it's going to be fairly easy. It's a Tamiya one, it shouldn't take too long. And I've not got a Panzer 4, is it? In built or anything like that. So I was thinking of that. Then I was thinking of this, which is the Dragon SDKFZ 251, which is the 22 version with the, is it the pack 7.5 or the 88 on it? It's more like an 88 to be honest. Anyway, yeah, so there's that, but I'm still not sure. That might take a bit longer with it being a Dragon. And then the other one, which I bought today, which I've treated myself today, is this. I've always fancied doing this. It's the cheaper Tamiya kit, 15 quid, not even that I don't think, dead cheap. And I've also, ever since I've just seen Craig's recent build of his Gatash, his Israeli Gatash, whatever it is. Anyway, of course it's built on one of these, so I quite fancy doing one, so that's what I've got. So I quite fancy that as well. So, I don't know yet. Or I was going to do actually the Focke-Wulf, the Edward Focke-Wulf FW190 D9 version, or the BF109, which is the Edward Trophy Pack one, which is an F2, and I want to do that in winter camouflage scheme. So I don't know. But anyway, yes, so again, guys, if it's something you quite fancy you see me build, then let me know. I'll do it. You know, it might help me out actually. So I suppose now we'll go on to build my recent acquisitions as well. So that'll help me out. So you've just seen the pattern. So I've bought that today literally. And then for Joe's group build, I've also bought this pack of figures. They're going to be riding on the back of the other T34, which is Matt's sending me through, which is the Tamiya one. So that's going to be riding on the back of there. And today I've just bought these, which I can't believe it, right? They're absolutely awesome. 10 quid, 12 figures, right? And there's that many weapons and accessories in them. It's untrue. And you get like different versions of the figures. So you get them like this, with the winter coats on and all that, normal summer, or honestly brilliant. So I was quite chuffed with that. So they're going to go for the T34 build. I got myself one of these this month because I've always wanted a Ket and Craft rad, and the only one I could ever find in 1/35 is Dragon, and it's about 30 quid, and I thought for that little thing I ain't paying 30 quid for. But of course it's Tamiya and it's dead basic, but still, you know, do it up as you're painting your weathering materials, as John would say. Perfect, you know, you can make it what you will, can't you? Plus you get these 3 figures as well, which is good. And you can have these soldiers with either that style the actual battle helmet on, or the caps on. It's up to you, whichever way you want it. What else have we got? And I've been after this ever since I knew it was coming out. A wingy thing, the BF110F, which is a Trophy pack. It's got all the goodies in, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I got that last week, so I've been dying for that for ages. And then I got the one I just mentioned, the BF 109 F2, is it? Yeah, and I want to do it in this version because I quite fancy doing a Messerschmitt in this version, this colour scheme. I think it looks awesome. I'm not sure, but you get them ones as well. You can do it in them versions as well. But if you can see, so I don't know yet. I'll have a look. But yeah, so there's them. So that was that. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I've tried to move over to lacquers, lacquer thinners for the paints, especially Tamiya ones, because they bed down miles better. And so I got some of that from E-Models. You can get it. I just wanted this smaller bottle just to trial it first, because we can't for some reason over here get the Tamiya lacquer thinners. I don't know why, but we can't get it. I mean, you'll probably be able to get it on eBay or something, but you can't get it. So there's that. And then I've also found, which is my new tip for airbrush cleaners, which lads have told me about, Mark has told me about a few times, and I never thought anything else of it. And I was in Superdrug the other day, and I thought, go on, I'll just try some for £1.59, right, which is Surgical Spirit. Okay, that's it. This is, I tell you what, if you never ever listen to me about anything else ever again, all those tips things I've done and everything else, if you don't pay any attention to them again, I don't care. Just please listen to me about what I'm about to say about this. Neat out of the bottle. This is the best airbrush stuff you will ever use. It is awesome. I've had a little spot on the airbrush for months that I can't get off. Not even the UMP or Vallejo stuff will get off, right? I put that on and just with a little paintbrush just moved it around, and within 20 seconds it had come off, vanished completely. It melted, it disintegrated. It's brilliant. Plus it smells really nice as well, so it's not going to stink the place out. I mean, I'm not saying the other ones stink anyway, but you know what I mean. But honestly guys, that is brilliant. I seriously recommend it. So please listen to me and just get just a bottle of it just to try it out. This is what I've done. £1.59 that cost me. Now we all know how much a bottle of airbrush cleaner is, and even the stuff that I said on my tips about how I make my own out of Windowline and whatever else. I mean, even that's £3, right? £1.59. Trust me, and just try that. Anyway, yeah, so that's the acquisitions. Shout outs, I haven't got many because I've left my pissing paper downstairs. First one's Matt Hill, obviously, because of it's his group build going on this month, his Pacific group build, so I want to give him a shout out. Plus, you know, he's been going through a bit of trouble at me, I know, but also at the same time I stress that, you know, whatever's gone on is between them, you guys, nothing to do with me. So, you know, I talk to everybody. I've got not an issue with not one person, so, you know, I don't try not to get involved with things like this. So, you know, everybody I still speak to, so, you know, I don't want people to think that I'm siding with anybody or anything just because I've given certain people shout outs and whatever else. Second one is Peter's Plastic Models. Pete, he's had quite a tough couple of years, and he's just getting back into modelling to help him through what he's been through. He's now very gladly back at work, and he's he's looking great, which is fantastic. But I looked on his subscribers, and he's got, this is at the time of looking, I think this was yesterday or the day before, 78. Right, subscribe to him, guys. Check his channel out. He is one of the most talented models I've seen. He used to love his Russian stuff, but he's now coming out into buying a bit more and everything else. His touch is awesome with a model kit. Honestly, really is good. Yeah, so check him out. And then there's Principal Drew's models, or Principal Drew's plastic models, I think. Drew, very good modeler. Likes his planes. But I tell you what, done half do a cracking job with his planes. Who else did I want to say? There's a new lad on the thing I've sort of subscribed to and I've got chatting to, and he's a nice lad, and all he wants to know is how to model and tips and all that. So, you know, he's 14 years old, and he's doing a Panther tank, I believe, at the minute, the Tamiya one, the cheaper version one. I've been speaking to him, and he doesn't get money, pocket money or anything like that. He only gets his birthdays and Christmases that he can get stuff with. So you know, so he does what he can, but he's doing a fantastic job, and his channel is Spud Models, I think, or Spud. I think it is, but just check him out because he needs a few more subscribers. But he's only 14, and he's, yeah, all right, not too bad, good guy, good lad. So yeah. Anyone else? There is loads of you guys that I talk to, and it's fantastic. And I will mention you more and more as I go along. I'm just trying to get back. This is my first update for a long time, monthly update. So I just want to get back into the swing of things. I will do it more professionally from now on. Pause you, Mingo. Yeah, sorry guys. I shall do it more professionally from now on. I shall, you know, write things down and stuff like that, so I know and remember what I'm doing. So, but yeah, yeah, just a couple of books as well I've bought this month. I bought the Operation Nordwind one, which I was in the bookshop the other day, and I was having a look and I thought quite fancy that. And it's Osprey as well. The other one is the Havilland Mosquito, the Haynes manual one. So that'll be for when I do the 132nd one I've got that Pleas has given me. And I also got this as well, which is a fantastic book. I love these big bad tank destroyers, and me and Matt Hill are going to do a buddy build on one. I've got the Tamiya Elephant, so I'm going to do we're going to do a buddy build on that, so that'll help me out with that. So yeah, but yeah, I love my books. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you'll stay safe. I hope you'll crack on with your models and you're enjoying everything. You guys that haven't entered the Gulf Wars group build and want to, there's plenty of time guys, but please do, because it's quite sentimental to me. It's quite close to my heart, so please guys, if you would, that'd be really good. Yeah, that's about it guys, so stay safe, and may the force be with you.